All right, guys, welcome back to class as always. So, you guys at home who are quarantined, you have a few things you have to do. However, you do have some notes from a Gizmo and a Nearpod that I need you to take. Not really the Gizmo as much as the Nearpod. Anyway, we'll go over that in just a moment. However, I do need you to go into whatever class period you have. I'm picking on fourth period because they have a microscope and everybody else has a DNA strands, and I don't like that. So we're going to change that later. So what you need to do is click into this one right here that says Our Place in Space. It's worth 700 points. That means there are 7 assignments attached to this. Okay? This here says students can work. These are PDFs you have to take and somehow get in there and either mark them up or print them out and bring them back to me. So we're going to click on this one. And this is my letter to you guys. This is the YouTube channel I want you guys to go to. Oh, wait, it's mine. Go figure. Step 2, filling out for lessons. All right, so it said Monday's assignment. I wasn't really sure what to have you guys do for Monday. However, if you did watch my YouTube video and you are home during this horrific time of quarantine and you guys missed me and you wanted to do the assignment, you go back to my channel and you find Monday's video on how to make a short minute, if that long, video on the difference between revolution and rotation. If you can do that and you submit it right here on Teams, that would be great. So make sure that you are reading this. The small yellow book pages, those are already in there. Like I said, I've only had a few humans that actually have emailed me, and it's been a very, very small few, and I thank them very much for letting me know that they are having difficulties and they are actually working. Okay, so it says, if you have any questions, please email me. So this is my letter. This you guys said that wasn't there. It exists. It's right there. It says the kids, which is the U's. All right, PDF 1, part 1 for this PDF is a very long, big PDF. I am so sorry. However, this is what I need you to print out right here. If you can mark this up, which I doesn't look like you can, zoom this bad boy in. I don't know how to mark this up from here either. So what I need you to do is to print this out. However, if you do happen to have, let's turn my camera on. There I am. Hello. If you do happen to have one of these books at home, and I mean one of these, if you have this book at home, you can find those pages. Do it in the book. Save yourself some printer ink. If you have one of these at home, this book here, you guys already know. When you guys go out, I mean, even for your FSA training, all of it, that is one of my most favorite books. Okay, so I'm going to minimize me again, put me down here. So this is the first one. The second one is just the rest of the pages that are there. So inside here you have, I'm not going to show because of the fact there are student names and I don't want to release student names on the interwebs because that's not my place. However, you guys do have a multitude of different things that you will be doing. All right, so this is another thing that we'll be doing on Wednesday. Okay, there are the questions. So I'll go through this slowly so that you can see them. But these are the questions some of you have already written down. Okay, so those are some of the questions that you guys have already written down, and those were the answers to the ones that you guys already got. That's why I was perfectly okay with showing those to you. Where am I going to next? All right, next up. So for those of you at home, you need to do your your pages from in here. Did I add that into that letter? Oh no, it's in my video what pages I want you to do from here. So you're going to go to DIA 6 solar system. That was located easy breezy peasy. So you go to your courses, you find your teacher, that's me. Then you go over here to this right here, your textbook. Not here or here yet. Okay? This is just for your work that you're going to owe me. You're going to go here to solar system. I do have it written down somewhere on my desk. However, oh my goodness, I have a book. If you happen to have, where did my camera go? Where'd it go? Boop. All right, cool beans. If you happen to have this guy at home with you still, okay, I'm going to tell you the following pages you are going to need to do. Write it down, mark it up. All right, your first following pages you are going to need to do is pages 116. You're just going to do lesson 1. In unit 3, you're going to do lesson 1, lesson 4, and lesson 6. Okay? That's inside of your textbook. You're just going to just do those 3 lessons. So you start at 116, then you jump to 154, and then you jump to 184. Okay? That's inside this big textbook right here. So you're going to use both your books, your yellow book, your big textbook. They look exactly the same. If one happens to have a flamingo on it, you've got a 7th grade book, and I need you in the 8th grade. So come back to us. Okay, so like I said, so how you can find it on Canvas. See where it says unit? And I just told you which lessons you needed. So lesson 1. So you can download it in a PDF file. You can open it in ebook or a digital learning. So I like this ebook. Once again, I'm going to show you this ebook because I love him. He's amazing. Here it is. And then you click play, and it will just play all 10 pages for you. I think it's so much fun, and it's super, super cool. For those rest of you who wanted to know how to, let's get out of this. Come on now. Let's see. We want to go to, so I don't have any assignments or discussions. Do we have discussion? No discussions. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back home. So I'm just going to click my home box. I don't have to keep going to courses. I'm going to click home, and then I'm going to scroll down. You're going to do your DIA and your FSSA. So your FSSA is given to you from me from your SMT2 scores. And then you're just going to go click one of these pictures, and then you're just going to go for it, okay? So we are learning about physical science, earth science, life science. We'll click into life science. And as you see, it's all of these different things that you should already know. However, I understand. So evolution was the first ones we did, and then we're coming up on new things. Okay, so let's jump over to the Nearpod. The Nearpod is called The Reasons for the Seasons. You guys at home don't have access to it because you are, well, you're at home. And that's sort of not your fault. I'm just going to go all the way back. I went through this slide once already just to see how it feels. And I kind of like the slide a whole lot. All right, so reasons for the seasons. We're going to click preview once again. Let's make this full screen so we can really see what we're doing here. All right, so this is what you're going to do. Okay, so this is what you're going to take a picture of. I'm going to wait. Did you take a picture of it? So that you know at any time if you need to stop, pause, rewind, go back, as long as you watch this video all the way through to the end and you have all of the things that are required of you because you're a wonderful, amazing human, that would be amazing. All right, so here we go. What are the seasons? Seasons are the 4 distinct times of year when there are changes in temperatures on Earth, not on the moon. We love the moon, however, today we're not talking about her. The 4 seasons on Earth are winter solstice, spring equinox, summer solstice, and the fall equinox. There's this lovely lady again. I don't need to take a poll. All right, so once again, I'm going to take a picture or write this down. I'm waiting on you. I don't know. Maybe you're done. Did you finish? Okay, great. So what causes seasons? Seasons are caused by the tilt of the Earth's axis as it revolves around the sun. Watch a short video. I'm sorry, we can't watch a short video, so we're just going to skip through it. All right, summer in the northern hemisphere. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere. This is because the northern hemisphere is receiving more direct sunlight. All right, ready to take a look? So exciting, so exciting. Bam! Right there she be. Okay, summer in the northern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere is receiving more direct sunlight than the southern hemisphere. So Antarctic Circle, tropic, Cancer, equator. The equator is super, very, very hot. He's always super, very hot. Anybody under here gets really, really warm. Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. Delicious. Like a little ball of yumminess. All right. Anyways, directness of sunlight. Why is it a question? It's a statement. Okay. Here's a short video explaining how. Well, you're not going to watch the video. I'm so sorry. My video. All right. This is what you need to take a picture of. It's the opposite of the other one. Winter in the northern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere is receiving more direct sunlight than in the northern hemisphere. So if you look down here, it's Australia. All right. Summer and winter solstice. So it gives you summer and winter solstice at the same time. It's sort of like a T-chart of the two. You know how much we love to do Venn diagrams and T-charts. Yay, all the time. Every week you're at least doing 1 to 2 of them. All right, so this is your T-chart for the week. So I would take a picture of it or write it down. I would definitely just take a picture of it and, have that in my notes. Okay, make sure that you read this. You're actually reading this here. I don't know if you're reading this. I'm going to read this to you, okay? All right, cool. Summer. The northern hemisphere receives more direct sunlight because of this. Temperatures are warmer. The northern hemisphere has longer days and the southern hemisphere has shorter days. Winter. The northern hemisphere receives less direct sunlight. Because of this, the temperatures are cooler. The northern hemisphere has shorter days and the southern hemisphere has longer days. All right, another thing in Majigger that you need to know, need to have. Yep, him right there. Tell him hi. Hey, friend, what's up? All right, this is a view of Earth in space. So the big thing, big yellow ball in the middle, that of course is not the moon. Nope, that is not Jupiter either. That is the sun. So yes, and the other small little blue balls around it, those would be the Earth. That is not water droplets. No, no, absolutely not. So here in the middle, we got the big old sun, and we're gonna start here with spring fall equinox. It starts in March. Spring is in the north and fall is in the summer or the south. Sorry, fall's not in the summer. Fall is in the south. All right, so N and S means north and south. So by the time the Earth gets to here, it's the June solstice, which is known as the summer solstice. So it's summer in the north and winter in the south. And I don't mean like New York and Florida. Okay, just want you to be very clear. North and south, not New York and Florida. No, no. Okay, we're in the same station. Okay. September equinox, also known as fall equinox. It is fall in the north and spring in the south. And our last but not least, definitely most loved and favored, is the winter solstice. It starts in December. Winter is in the north. That's when we get all cold. And summer's in the south. That's when Australia gets all hot. All right. Fall, autumn, spring equinox. It doesn't matter. See, someone had said there was like 5 seasons because there's fall and autumn. They did not realize that it's the same. It doesn't matter, tomato, tomato. So if you want to say fall, then say fall because the leaves are falling down. But it's originally supposed to be called autumn. Digressing from that soapbox because it doesn't really matter. Both hemispheres are receiving the same amount of direct sunlight. Both hemispheres have the equal day and night, 12 hours a day, 12 hours of night. Neither hemisphere is tilted toward the sun during this time, which is pretty interesting to know. This is a little draw doodly thingy. You don't need to do the draw doodly thingy, obviously, but you do need to have this. Again, I would take a picture or write it down. Now remember, I want you to remember at any time in any of my videos, past, present, future, you need to stop, rewind, take a video, make a note. You may pause me. How am I going to be mad at you for clicking pause? I can't do that. That's weird. I don't want to sit there like, don't pause this video. If you need to pause the video, please pause the video and take notes. I hope you've taken the notes on this. All right. What happens during spring and fall? During the equinoxes, spring and fall, both the northern and southern hemispheres are receiving the same amount of direct sunlight. Neither hemisphere is tilted toward the sun, so the temperatures aren't extremely different in either hemisphere, or very warm or very cold. So what this says, to sum it up, it means during the spring and fall, the weather isn't extremely hot. It's not extremely cold. It's kind of perfect. You know, that weird little 72 degrees where everybody's sort of happy. Yeah, that's where that happens. Open-ended questions. You don't want those. All right. Longer days cause overall temperatures to be warmer. Yes, they do. This is because the sun is out longer. And there is more radiation from the sun during this time. Shorter days cause overall temperatures to be cooler. This is because the sun isn't out as long and there's less radiation from the sun during this time. Ew, radiation's gross. All right, what do I want you to do here? What do I want you to do here? I want you to take and write this down. Take a picture, print this out somehow. Take a snapshot, and I want you to fill in the blanks. Like, so you're going to print this out. You're going to take a screenshot of this, print this, and then cut these little boogers out and then glue them where they go. Okay? Boop. Quiz time. No, skip the quiz. Bye-bye, quiz. All right, well, that is the end of that. So that one's all done and said. So you have everything from your latest Nearpod, and we thank Nearpod so much for everything that they do for us, especially the wonderful team at Nearpod that build these beautiful things for us, because, I mean, ba-bam, they're awesome. And you also do have a gizmo to play with, so I'm going to grab this little person and move the person around the planet. Whee! Look how much fun they're having. No, don't do that. And then you're going to grab the axes and, oh, everybody is now disruptive. You can wiggle the earth, make it all funky. But then you've clicked this. So there is a gizmo that you are not required to do if you were under quarantine. However, if you're not under quarantine, that's a sound. If you're not under quarantine and you're in class with me, this is what we are doing on Thursday and Friday. So what can we do here? What is this? What does this do? Show raise. Oh, Lord. We just stick this on her? What do we do with this? I'm pretty sure there's like information and I'm just playing with this. Can we make it hotter somehow? No? I guess not. No, we can't make it hotter with lettuce. Darn. All right, guys. So until next time we meet again, my little space explorers, I shall see you when I see you. As always, stay safe, stay sane. I love you. Goodbye.